When I attempted my first 100-mile race, I only made it 66 miles, and people laugh when I say only 66, but it was only 66 in my mind when I was going for a 100-mile race. I understand that 66 miles is more than what a lot of people have done, but it wasn't what I was looking for, right? And so it still felt like a failure. And I remember my mom sending me off to start the next loop because it was a last one standing race where you just do loops. She sent me off to do the next loop, which would have gotten me to 72 miles. And I started, and then I just turned around and gave up. I quit. And I remember sitting there watching people come in that loop I gave up, and just feeling incredibly disappointed. Like I was just felt like a failure. And this is where I think when people say like perspective is everything, where I think it really is everything. Like it really can help you find a way forward. And I was definitely disappointed and upset with myself. And I remember feeling pretty bothered or like a failure. And that was fuel for the next year to train to the point where I was able to run the full 102-mile race the next year. And so I think one of the things that is important with DNFs or failed workouts as an athlete is not to beat yourself up too much. I'm very good at that, and so I'm speaking from experience where I know I'm way too hard on myself when I fail. I think what I'm trying to do and be better at is be aware that I'm not happy with the result and look at it more objectively, because yes, feelings are definitely fuel, but I also don't want to like just burn myself out. I don't want to live this life where I'm just always mad and don't feel like I'm good enough. I think it's great fuel sometimes, but what I'm trying to do is observe failure objectively and just be like, yes or no, I accomplished that, or yes, I hit my splits, or yes, I finished the race, or no, I didn't. And then just understanding that I don't want to be a failure. Like for me, I just don't want to be a quitter. I want to achieve my goals. I want to set things out for myself and then do it anyways, and regardless of what happens. And so I already know that about myself, is it's important for me to follow up on what I say and accomplish the goals I set out for myself. And so I don't have to be as emotionally upset when I fail, because I just know, okay, I didn't accomplish what I wanted. What's the next step? We'll figure out what went wrong or repeat what was right and do that over and over again. And so I think this helps with burnout for me, at least, because it's important to love what you're doing, I think, to some degree. Like I love the David Goggins mindset of doing things you hate to get better, and you find this like self-worth or accomplishment in that. I also don't want to just always do things I hate, right? Like I want to enjoy what I'm doing. Like I think a lot of athletes are athletes because they love what they're doing. And that's definitely for me with running and lifting weights. It's like I just love it. And if I am destroying myself over a failure, it takes away from the love of running, of whatever I'm into. And that's not how I want to live my life. So I've gotten to this point. I'm still working on it, obviously. I've just gotten to this point where, like, when I fail what I wanted to do, I don't get as in my feels about it. I just understand I wasn't happy. I understand I'm not happy about it. And then I just see what I need to do to avoid that failure next time. And that's something that happened after that DNF, which wasn't even technically a DNF. Like, it was a loop race that, as long as you did one loop, yeah, I mean, you finished the race. It was just seeing how far you could go. But it wasn't technically a DNF, but it felt like it, right? Because I didn't hit my goal of 102 miles. I remember that experience being very burdensome and very heavy for me, and feeling disappointed in myself. And that was helpful then, but now it's just, it burns me out. It's not, I don't think it's very helpful to just be disappointed in myself all the time. And now that I've had experiences like that, I can just fail, look at it objectively, say, no, I didn't get what I wanted. What do I have to do to get what I want next time? And it's given me a much healthier relationship with running and the athletics and sports that I enjoy. And maybe that'll help you too. It's just, I think you can just understand that you're not happy when you don't get your goals, but you don't have to destroy yourself over it. Just pick up the pieces and figure out what you can do to come back to that. And it's helped me be much healthier and enjoy running. And I want to enjoy running to the max, because, I mean, to me, what's the point? Like, yeah, do the hard things, do the things you don't like, to become mentally tougher, but you can also become mentally tougher doing the things you do like and just pushing the bounds. I think you can accomplish the same thing. If you like running content, I'd love it if you subscribe. If not, that's cool too. I just hope you got something out of this to apply to your life, because I want to be able to help people have a better relationship with running, be physically fit, mentally strong, and overall just get after it and enjoy the miles. So if you like that stuff, feel free to subscribe. If not, I hope you got something out of this video, and I hope I get to see you in another one sometime soon. Peace.